I'm in the QEH at the moment, and, well, your mother, she's a bit confused by it all. You know. I gave a long exhalation that Bendy Lydia would have been proud of, and there was a pause while we both processed the implications of his last comments. It was clear that, broken hip or not, Mum's dementia made this more of an emergency scenario than would otherwise be the case. Dad's voice was as cheerful and efficient as always, but even he was having trouble disguising the edge of panic. I was as reassuring as it is possible to be while freezing your ass off and contemplating, at best, a complete overhaul of my day's meticulously planned timetable. I told him I would be there as soon as possible, and then tiptoed back into the hall, blue and mottled as a large wedge of Stilton, to make my excuses to Lydia. She managed to be simultaneously zen and fuming, especially when I dropped my water bottle and it rolled across the floor to nestle against Marjorie's buttocks, just as she went into happy baby pose. It is hard to discreetly remove an item from between the splayed legs of a retired geography teacher, but I think I managed not to disrupt her chakras too much. I then retrieved the remainder of my belongings as follows. Water bottle, comedy slogan on the side, confusing gin with Jim, or some other hilarious wordplay dreamed up by marketing executives to appeal to a generation of Prosecco mummies. So patronising, yet so effective. Coat, weatherproof but still passably fashionable, novelty poodle print, seemed a good idea at the time of purchase. Keys to the house and temperamental family wagon, purse crammed full of receipts, broken zip, empty of change save for an old pound coin, now obsolete. Yoga mat, chewed extensively by dog and very unwieldy when held under armpit with coat and all the above. Foam block seems to serve no purpose, but is brought religiously to each yoga session in the vain hope it may one day reveal the mysteries of the East when I press my forehead into it. Once everything was securely stashed about my person, I vacated the building calmly and efficiently, if not quietly. Double fire doors tend to slam loudly, and my phone, now no longer on silent vibrating sex toy mode, was ringing again with the Muppets theme tune that had been so amusing when the children downloaded it, but was less entertaining now that I wanted to slip away unnoticed. I would love to be one of those braying women who feel no shame in answering their phones loudly, barking instructions to Tamara or Hermione to tell the delivery driver to take the ruddy thing straight back to the supplier, or arranging a casual supper at the gorgeous little place on the high street. But sadly, I am not. I do not stride unapologetically out of a room, confident that my absence will be keenly felt. I am more of an embarrassed scuttler than a strider, aware that the remaining women will have barely noticed me, other than to regard my uncharacteristically noisy departure as a minor inconvenience. But there we are. My immediate concern on the drive down was to sort out childcare, so I called Zahara and explained about Dad's accident. "Do you want me to collect Maisie?" she said, like the wonderful friend she is. "I'd been thinking of taking Darcy to Swift Farm, but it'll be easy to take both of them." "Really? Oh, Zahara, that would be great. Thanks so much. Are you sure?" "No problem. And don't worry, we'll stay away from the llamas. After last time—" "Oh, yes, of course. Although that wasn't really Maisie's fault." There was a brief pause, and I did wonder if the